Hey y'all, it's me again, Valerie. Welcome back to my yarn room. Yay! Okay, before we get started, I would like to invite anybody who has not already to hit that word subscribe. When you do, give the videos a thumbs up, share them if you can, and leave me a comment. Alright, y'all ready to get started? I am. Okay. Today, I want to do something different. Okay, I'm sure everybody knows what a granny square is. Even if you can't do one, I'm sure if you crochet, you've heard of a granny square. Alright, I want to today show you 2 ways that you can start a granny square. Okay? Now, the way I like to do it is, if I'm only doing an actual square, where that you have 4 sides, okay, I like to chain 4. Okay? Then, what I do is, I go in the bump on the back, right here, in the first chain that I made. If I can get my fingers to work right. It's a little cold in my house today. It's all rainy and cold. Okay, and then I slip over into that one, so it forms a ring. And then I chain 3, and that chain 3 counts as a double crochet. So then I go back down in that ring, and I put 2 more double crochets, counting the chain 3 as a double crochet. Okay? Then on the corners, I chain 2. Now, the reason why I do it that way is because for every chain 1 that you formed around that ring, or that you made to form that ring, there's 3 doubles on 1 stitch. Okay? For your corner, you're going to have 3 doubles, a chain 2, and 3 doubles in 1 chain 2 space. So 3 doubles is what I like to equal with 1 stitch. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and continue this way, and when I get my 4 sides, I want to show you another trick. Okay, I just did 3 doubles, so chain 2, and I'm working over that tail as I go. And if y'all hear background noise, it's my granddaughter. She's in the other room watching TV, so you might hear a little bit of background noise. And then I did my 3, so I got to chain 2. Alright, now this is my last set of 3. And then I'm going to show you 2 different ways that you can start your next row. Okay, now, this is important. You want to chain 2 before you slip stitch into the top of that first one right there, which is technically the chain 3, but we count it as a double. So, now we're going to slip stitch. Okay, now there's 2 ways that you can continue from here. Alright, one of them is the traditional way that I learned, which is slip stitch there, slip stitch there, and then you slip stitch down into your chain 2 and go ahead and chain your 3 and work your doubles like you normally would. Okay? Now, let me pull this out because I want to show you a different way you can do it. Well, I think I pulled out a little bit too much there. Alright, let me put one more double because I pulled it out on accident. Alright, and then chain 2. Sorry, y'all, I got the sniffles. Like I said, it's cold. And I'm going to slip stitch right there. Sometimes that slip stitch is a little bit hard to get. Alright, now, here's a different way that you can do this. Because, you know, sometimes when you're doing a granny square, it all starts to lean one direction. Well, this is what you do. You turn it over. And you do a slip stitch down into that chain 2 right there. Chain your 3. And start working it this way. So that way it's not just a one-sided blanket. It's two-sided. Because see, this is the back side of these doubles. But then this row here is going to be the front side of these doubles. So technically it can be either side instead of just one-sided. And your stitches won't lean. Now, let me pull all that out. Alright, I'm back down to nothing on my yarn, not even a slip knot, because I don't need a slip knot. I'm going to show you, my yarn is frayed, I've used it too much. Okay, I'm going to show you another way to start it. Now, I'm holding right here my tail, and I'm taking this part and I'm wrapping it around my fingers, and I'm crisscrossing. Now I'm going to flip my fingers over, I'm going to go under that one, and grab that one and pull it up and twist my fingers at the same time. Then I'm going to do my chain 1. Well, it would have helped if I wouldn't have done it with my tail. One more time. Alright. Do you a magic ring. There we go. I didn't get the tail that time. And you can go ahead and just do your chain 3 for the 1 double crochet. And then put your 2 double crochets. And do your chain 2. And just keep on until you get that done. So, that's 2 different ways that you can start your granny square. And it's 2 different ways that you can work your granny square. And if you're working a hexagon, same thing. You can do it both ways. You can do the magic ring to start it, or you can do, I like to, if I'm doing a hexagon, that's 6 of these little double crochet cluster things. Granny clusters, that's what they are. So I would chain 6 and form it into a ring because that's just the way I do it. And with each row, you don't have to keep going in one direction. You can turn it and go the other direction. Alright, well, that's going to be all for today. And I will meet y'all back here in the next one for another grand adventure right here in Val's Yarn Room. And I truly do love each and every single one of y'all to pieces. And please, do something nice for somebody. Even if it's just a smile. Alright, y'all. I will see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.